Welcome to another super late Red Bear stream. Mostly because I want to play Derail Valley. I know nobody's going to be here because it's ridiculously late. And, oh, I didn't announce it on Discord, even though it won't matter, but, 1 second. Hold on. What's on this? One moment. Oh, I gotta fix my title, too. That's all I'm gonna do. It's too late. It's 2:30 in the morning. Okay. So I can totally change this here. Yes, I can. Actually, it already says hard difficulty. That works. I don't know why that doesn't work. Oh, it won't go on top of the other tab. Just put it back here then. Alright. Let's get to work. I've got one switching job that I missed last time, and it starts in E yard, so we're just going to shuffle over to E yard now. And then we're going to put the other train to leave the harbor with. And it's going to be a big one. Because I found, well, I gotta buy concurrent jobs too. That won't be too hard. I know I can afford it. Yeah, I got 58,000 and it's only like 20, I think. It's worth it for logistical hauls because a lot of times you got like 3 or 4 different logistical hauls with just a few empty cars for each one. $12. Oh, this is gonna be super easy. Just unload it on one track and park all the empties on another. But hey, it's an extra $3,000, which on hard mode is a decent amount of money. Depending on how things go, if we don't have any derailments and whatnot, I think I'll probably get the steam engine tonight. Although the only thing that's gonna, I'm about to spend 20,000 on the concurrent jobs license, and I only have 58 now. But the other thing that's going to hold me back is, it's stupid, but I really want that caboose. And I think that's like 30,000. So maybe not tonight. We'll see. We'll see how the train gods appease us, or how we appease the train, however that phrase is supposed to go. If fortune smiles upon us. Just running one of the engines now because we're being cheap. How much weight is this? 161. Oh, that's nothing. Pretty sure I already set the switches because I didn't play this game anymore after the last stream of it. But I was in for a little bit just to run around in the yard. I don't remember why exactly. I was looking for that boxcar skin that I thought I had, but I didn't have. I have it now. Actually, I had to make it over again because I never saved it. I guess it was probably backed up on my external hard drive, which is dead. So I had to make it again. I mean, it was super easy. I just took the New Haven boxcar skin from somebody else and copy pasted a blank part of the boxcar over the New Haven logo and then put on the O&W logo. That's all I did. So that will definitely never get released onto the public like Nexus mods or something like that because anybody could do that. It took me 5 minutes. I don't think anybody would care that much for a O&W boxcar skin anyway. And these boxcars aren't really American either. So there's that. Also, O&W, as far as O&W freight cars are concerned, they only had real old wooden stuff for the most part, except maybe hoppers and gondolas for coal. But by the time steel box cars were out, forget it. O&W had no kind of money for that. Which of course cut into their profits because they had to use other companies' cars. But O&W was always struggling to get by ever since the Great Depression. They never really recovered from that. Like a lot of railroads didn't recover from the Great Depression, to be honest. Okay, where am I going? Why am I going to the roundhouse? I don't know. So this is almost more like LP for YouTube than anything else because it's 3 in the morning, so nobody's gonna show up. But that's okay. I want to play the game, and I told myself if I want to play Derail Valley, I gotta stream it. So I'm streaming it. And it's kind of a grind right now too. Just get enough money to get the licenses and get the Steam engine. So whatever. I already streamed much earlier today with Archtruck Apocalypse. I'm going for a twofer. Why am I taking my time with this? I don't know. G2. I'll try empty it. It's only like 150 tons or 190 maybe. Still, that's nothing. Yeah. I'm gonna have to just run from this engine because this is the only one running and I won't see the wheel slip if I'm in the other one. Because the remote would solve that, but if I'm gonna go for Steam engine as soon as I can, I don't think I want to spend the 30 grand on the remote. And 25 grand, I think, still. It's very useful, don't get me wrong, but we're going kind of a crazy path. Because I love the steam engine. Can't get enough of it. For a long time, I was, of course, new beginner with the steam engine, and boy, I was not running it too well. But I think I've got the hang of it pretty well. I still burn through too much water, but really though, any steam engine, you're going to use up a lot more water than coal. Just look at the railroads that ran steam. There were a lot more water towers than coal towers. That's just the way it works. They really need to add water services probably to every city at the very least. It just makes sense. I mean, if you've got steam engines that you run around you shouldn't have major cities that you can't get services from. It's a little silly. Is that? That's turned right. Okay. Might not get the speedy bonus on this. Chit-chatting too much. Alright, I was gonna... Let's just use sand. Then I know we won't slip. I wonder if this song's gonna get claimed on YouTube. I had, the song Africa by Toto, which of course would be a big no-no, but it was a Mario Paint composer version. It was somebody remade the song a Mario Paint composer. I thought, oh, that's okay. It's like a cover. Nope, it still flagged it. I mean, it didn't. I didn't get a copyright or anything like that, a strike or anything like that, but it does keep me from being able to monetize it. Why did I put brakes on? I meant to blow the horn. My brain is not working. Great, now I gotta fight the brakes. That was stupid. I very lightly tapped it, but still. That was dumb. We only got 12 minutes for this, too. Okay. That's why I'm here. I want to see the wheel slip. Okay. This switch better be thrown. I'm pretty sure it is. I never had to use the other track on this side of D for anything. Yeah. I like this song, but it's too quiet. Oh, even a Deltarune song got clipped on YouTube. I was very surprised about that. I wonder, it didn't say copyright Toby Fox on YouTube. It said some other corporation or something, which I think is probably wrong. Like, maybe, I don't know. I shouldn't really try to dispute it because I'm not Toby Fox. It should be Toby Fox saying, hey, that's my music, and I say it's okay. Maybe it was just the one song. I don't know. We'll find out, because this is another one. Well, this is Undertale, not Deltarune. Same thing, Toby Fox. G2. Killer 7. Oh, this'll test it. Hope it's not too loud. It's kind of loud. And the song before, you know what? It's too loud. I'm not gonna skip it because I'm worried about copyright, but it's too loud. Okay, now everything's empty. That should be walk in the park now. And this is why I didn't turn the volume down for Groove Music Player, because the next song you can barely hear. Following me leveling. Horrible. Get in the engine. All clear. Couldn't really see it too well. So yeah, the remote would be very nice, but we'll see how we get. If this was not on hard mode, I would definitely go for it. But we're not really making a whole lot of money on hard mode, so I think I'm gonna bury one of my little jobs for City Southwest. The little single, there's two little single car jobs to City Southwest, and it's like, well, whatever. It's an extra $1,500. Why not? The only downside is empty flat cars can be a pain in the ass. Sometimes they derail easier than anything else, I think. Besides, of course, the passenger cars. But the passenger cars aren't technically supposed to be implemented yet. It's just mods. There are mods that make use of them now. They're so pretty, though. That's why I like to run them, even though they're so much trouble with the derailing. And I don't want to chop them down shorter, because I don't think the skins would work, for one thing. And they're supposed to be long. I didn't set my stopwatch. I don't think I'm going to get the speedy bonus on this one. I was working a little too slow. I know there's a flat car back there somewhere. I'm just going to shove it, but I don't want to hit it too hard. I think I'm just going to shove it. Are you going to make me run back there and hook up to it? No. Okay. Yeah, 10 minutes we did it. Once that speedy bonus, time bonus, the time for the time bonus goes down, then we won't be able to make it so easily. That ends up going down to like 8 minutes instead of 12. Hey, extra 4,800. That'll pay the fuel bill for now. Actually, the fuel bill shouldn't be too much. I think I did just fuel up, but I have to fuel up again so that I can buy concurrent jobs too. And also, it's really strict about when it lets you accept new jobs in the beginning. Doesn't take much to tell you have too much debt. How much fuel? Yeah, I got 3/4. If it's the other engine, is probably even better than that, I think. Yeah, there's hard truck apocalypse music. I'm glad I'm getting back into that game. I hope I can play through it on hard. I might have to knock it down to normal. Because it gets really rough with the difficulty. And there's just so much randomness. Sometimes you get jumped by like 4 guys instead of 2, and then it's like... this game or Hard Truck Apocalypse I just mentioned. In this game, it just makes it so that the profit that you make from each job is much less. Like, a lot less. You know what? This song, the lyrics are not very good on that song. That should not be on the list. Hi there, Blue, by the way. Yeah. I don't remember if there was anything else with hard difficulty besides the profit. I think there was something, and I forget now. Nah. I don't think it was anything that bothered me much, or else I would have remembered. No steam engine here. Which is actually good, because if there was a steam engine here, I would be very tempted to spend every cent of the money I have now to buy the license for it. But I really shouldn't. I really need to build up more money than this. Okay. No. Yeah, I didn't think there was needed much. Oh wow. I guess that one was off most of the time. No, I'm gonna be super cheap. Turn off the engine. So I'm gonna still go through and ponder over what job I'm going to do next for a little while, so turn off the engine. You know, these little shunters idling really don't use much fuel at all. I don't need... Why do I always check body? I know I don't do anything. Why do you keep... Here, pull it down, please. Thank you. There are some situations where you can really tell that this game is really made for VR controls, but I mean, it works with the mouse, and a lot of stuff you can do with the mouse wheel. Oops. But anything you have to hold, you have to click and hold, though. Okay. Everything's green. Alright. So I think I'm going to hook up a third unit, by the way. Third engine, because we're going to lash together a lot of little jobs. I gotta get up the mountain. Oh, Miku. I'm gonna let this song play and see what happens. A lot of this is kind of testing the waters with YouTube, seeing what gets flagged, what doesn't. Okay. Pay off my fees. Oh. Oh, my copay was ready to... Okay. Interesting. Okay, concurrent jobs 2. I might even need that for the steam engine anyway. 20,000. Yay. Knack knack paddywhack, give a dog bone. That's what this sounds like to me. It's really fast. 9,000 more on the copay. 5% shorter time bonus. But we can rack up a lot of jobs now. So, I'm still very tempted to do these 2 sawmill jobs. Just because it would be... Look at the map. It would be from here, instead of going up this way, which we've done before, it'll be going over this way to the sawmill. I haven't showed off this route on stream yet. Or I haven't showed off the sawmill either. It's kind of a slow drag. It's very light though, it's just 2 sets of empty flat cars. 88 tons plus 88 tons. Easy peasy, really. But it is a slow route. Some of these curves are 3s. I think there's even a 2 in there. Could even run up to Forest South there and see if I can tack on a set of logs to go to Sawmill with. I don't think it would be worth much though. The problem with these places, Forest South, Sawmill, Forest Central, is there's no... You can't tell on this map, but here. There's no services. You can't get diesel, you can't get coal, you can't repair, you can't do anything at these places. They're just too small. So you have to bank on not being able to fuel up until like City Southwest or Whale Well. And with just a bunch of empty flat cars, that won't be much of a problem. But the problem that there is that you go to, say, Forest South, and the only loads coming out of the forest is obviously going to be logs. And the only place you ever take logs is Sawmill. So you're going from a place with no service to another place with no services. So you're gonna run the risk of running out of fuel. And you would think because of that, the logs and the sawmill stuff, you would think the loads out of those places would be kind of worth a lot to give you some incentive to do that instead of just running out of steel mill or oil well. They're not. The logging jobs just aren't worth that much. It's a damn shame, really. So that's one option, though, to go to Sawmill because we haven't been there yet. The other option is there's this whole stack of jobs for City Southwest. There's a single flat car, there's another single flat car, there's 4 flat cars, all empties, and then there's these 2 loads, 248 tons plus 559 tons. That's a lot right there. That's like 800 tons right there. And then all these little jobs together, I think I added it up, it was like 900 tons total. 11, so that's 22. That's 44, that's 60. That was 860, 870. So that's going to be 3 shunters to get up the mountain out of harbor here. It's worth a hell of a lot more than going to the sawmill. But it's a route we've already been on once. That I'm going to have to dig out these flat cars that they might be buried. Did we get a new job for these empty flat cars that I just parked? Maybe this. This is probably a steel mill. That's not worth much. Of course, it's not very far. It's the first place you get to after you climb the hill. I think I'm going to take these flat cars to Sawville. I've made up my mind. It's not worth as much, but it's a different place to go. I get to show off the route. The only thing that's going to bug me is right around here. You can't see it on this map, but you can on this one. But right around here, there's a little stub spur that has the little garage with the caboose in it that you got to pick up. I don't have the keys for the caboose yet. That's going to be like $20,000. So I'm going to be driving right by the spot to pick up the caboose, but I'm not going to be able to pick it up yet. But that's okay. Okay, so let's find our 2 strings of flat cars, 22 and 67. And I gotta remember to spin the second engine around so that they're both facing the same way. Because if the one of them's backwards, it's gonna overheat and shut down. Let's see. 2267. 16, so that's not it. Oh, maybe C yard. Bet it's C yard. Well, maybe one of them's the string that I lazily left on the loading track. Yeah, we're just gonna run on the water, it's fine. Fine. 67. How many cars? 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Well, that's that string. That's only 4 cars. That's not 22 then. Oh. Okay, so one of my strings is on C. The other one must be in G, of course. Why make it easy? This has gotta be it. Nope, 92. 26? Is that it? Nope, 22. Ah, there's 22. This is a separate one, isn't it? Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I count right? 22? 92. Okay. This is the other string. We'll grab this one first. Well, no, we're coming from the roundhouse. We'll grab the one on C first. So, yeah, sidetrack. Okay. Well, maybe I'll do this game some night for some time just for a retro stream. Pirates of Darkwater. Always trying to make everybody else play it. I should do it myself. It's all for the nostalgia of the show. I never had the game when I was a kid, but I always had the show. Watch the show all the time. I'm not very good at the game, but I like it. I have beat it, but of course with save states. Okay. So I need to turn around the second engine. Almost don't even have to fire up the second engine really, but I will just for the throttle response. And then when I get there and Sawmill, there will be some switching around to be done, hopefully. And then hopefully some kind of decent load out. Time at 3 in the morning. Being super cheap and not starting up the second one yet. Oh, come on. There. Oh, my RAM usage just dropped a lot. Nice. For some reason, when you first load up this game, it's really heavy on the RAM usage, especially if you load up in a place like this in Harbor where there's so many freight cars and passenger cars and different yard designations and everything. But then after you're playing it for a little while, the RAM usage calms down. The lag calms down. All right. No. Miss having it double-ended already, but pretty soon it won't matter. So we'll just be on a haul trip. I didn't put it in reverse. Good job. Because I'm used to it being double-ended and putting it forward. Mm-hmm. You know what? I think we're gonna switch paint schemes slightly. Still O&W, but I'm gonna go with the other one. Maroon. There. Change of pace. Oh, way too soon. Crossing's not until way up there. Come on, it's just a few empty flat cars. I guess I should have blown the whistle. Oh, there it is. Is that switch thrown? For G? Yeah, okay. I know I threw the other ones in the G yard, but I couldn't remember if that one was. Yeah, sure it was, because that's where the last switching job ended. I'm not going too fast. No. I didn't blow the whistle. Oops. Not like there's any traffic on the roads anyway. Yeah, missed that one. Doing good. I can't see. Slow down. I don't think I hit him yet. I think now I did. Yeah. Oh, this curve. I hope I can hook it. Yeah. Sometimes when it's on a really tight curve, couplers give you a real hard time. Okay. Just making sure it's there. Okay, inspection time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 67. Mm. 8. Okay. Yep. Beautiful. Now we'll start up the second engine. So we are ready to go. Got air. Better have air. Okay. How much time? 58 minutes. Wow. You wouldn't think. Well, it is over to the other corner of the map. But, yeah, the speed limits are really slow. So, yeah, 58 minutes. Okay. I don't think it's going to take us that long. We'll see. It should be super easy, but the problem is they're empty flat cars. And empty flat cars can be kind of cantankerous sometimes. C4S. B1S. Really? I can't put them all on the same track. One of them goes to C yard and the other one goes to B yard. Well, this is 67. So that's going to be 4. C4. 67 is the first set, right? Yes. So the first set goes to C, the second. So I gotta go to B1S first. Well, actually, my luck, there's probably going to be something else parked on B1S. So I won't be able to come straight through it. Doesn't matter then. We'll just go in the first empty track and sort it out from there. We'll have plenty of time, hopefully. Sawmill. Sawmill. C is straight and B is off to the left. We'll be coming from the... Actually, we come from the southeast, so that's kind of backwards of how you expect it to be. C will be straight and B will be curving to the right. Okay. Get up to 40 as well. Well, 2 switchers on just a bunch of flat cars, empty flat cars. Should be pretty easy. Emphasis on should. So yeah, this definitely wasn't the most lucrative job to do. I should have probably taken those jobs to City Southwest, but that would have been a lot more weight to haul up the mountain. Would have been 3 switchers, which means you're fueling up 3 switchers instead of 2. So I don't know how much it would have been worth it. It would have been worth it if nothing derailed, that's for sure. And if we made it up the mountain. That's what our train looks like, just a bunch of empty flat cars. Now we do have to throw this first switch coming up to the left so that we can go up the forest line, basically. Usually you're just struggling to get to 40, but since we just got a bunch of empty flat cars, I gotta make sure I don't overspeed. Okay. Life isn't that easy for us. I hope the second engine isn't spinning the wheels. Look how fast we're losing speed. That's how steep this is. Oh, now we're spinning the wheels. Oh, that's only 30. Okay, 40. Speed limit gonna go down? No, not yet. Oh, actually going up the main line there would be even steeper. But this is gonna have hills too. Sure. But empty flat cars, so we should be not too bad here. Five. Now that's a prime situation where you don't want to speed up to 5 until you've gotten your whole train past that curve that we just came around. And we got a ways to go. Because this train doesn't weigh much of anything, but it is pretty long. And just looking back, I slowed down to 3. And now the speed limit is 4, so no point in trying for 5. Oh, we get to run on this line before the snow goes away, so that'll be nice. I think maybe this coming week or early next week, the update will come out, the new update, and then that's going to get rid of the snow and make everything green again. All the foliage will be back, all the trees and whatnot. Plenty of stuff to block your vision. I'm going to miss the snow. Trying to get as much speed as I can without going over. So I'm burning through more fuel doing that. Really what you want to do is get up to speed and then drop your throttle and coast. But if I'm trying to hold a specific speed and a slightly uphill, then I end up leaving it in notch 2 or 3 or something like that. It's still a 4 as far as I can tell. I think the speed limit's gonna even come down to 3 soon. Oh, we're only doing 30. Five. I'm not too worried about speeding up too fast now because that 4 that we came out of, that wasn't much of a curve. That was okay. I'm not worried about going a little too fast there. We're only doing 40 anyway, but still, you get my point. Kind of surprised this is a 5, though. This looks a little tight for a 5, to be honest. Oh, we're doing like 38 right now anyway. Oh, here's Delta Rune again, different song. Let's see if this one gets something on YouTube too. And 4. See, we're down, still down by the coast, so we're not climbing nearly as much as the main line yet, but it'll make up for it in the mountains. There's the 3. I knew it was going to go down. But it's pretty. Two. Really? There is a 2. Huh. I thought I remembered a 2. 2 and uphill. That's a lousy combination because you're slowing down to get under the speed limit, but at the same time, it's uphill. Yeah. with these empty flat cars, it really doesn't matter much. But if you're hauling something heavier and you slow down, you're like, oh hell. You have to try to guess how much you can just slow down just from the hill as opposed to hitting the brakes. But I haven't really felt the hill too much yet, so we did the right thing. Now this doesn't seem tight enough for a 2. And maybe this part of the curve right here. Nope. Just independent. Just tap the independent just slightly. Oh boy, up to 3. But not until the whole train's past that big curve that we just went around. This will be a little while. So down to 10. I'll take it a little bit slower in places because I really don't want to derail these stupid flat cars. I think we're probably past that 2 by now, back there. And now we're up to 4. Okay. No. I thought we had a switch going up, but we don't. It's just how tight. Oh, now it's back down to 3. Okay, no point in speeding up to 4. Well, speed up some because we made it down to 25, but yeah. And this is why they gave us 58 minutes. Because it's a very slow route. Just the way the route is. The turns are really tight. You're climbing a mountain. We're still down by the coast. That is 30, yeah. Had a slight little worry for a second that that was 40. Okay, up to 5. It's not until we're past the curve. Kind of like a snake going through the mountains. Four? Yeah, 4. I think we're safe to go up to 4. I'm glad I got both. I got the 2 shunters. Technically, you could do this with 1. It's only 160 tons, but we are going up hills. And we're trying to like really fine tune our speed too. That's not as easy to do with 1. And to be spinning the wheels sometimes and using sand. This is just easier. I think it's worth it. Worth the extra fuel. For some reason with the speedometer, I keep thinking like 40 is 50 or something like that. I don't know why I keep getting that confused, but I do. A part of it is on the steam engine and the big diesel, the increments are in 20 instead of 10. So instead of 10, 20, 30, 40, it's 20, 40, 60, 80. But I should be used to that by now. I've been driving nothing but the shunter since I started streaming this game. Pretty sure it's still a 4. I didn't, unless I missed a sign. If I missed a sign and the speed limit went up, I'm going to be mad. Okay, there we go, 7. Once again, I'd like to get the whole train through here first. Yes, there was a texture glitch on the ground there. There's a bunch of little texture glitches here and there that they gotta fix eventually. I'm gonna say about here. I can speed up. Seven, huh? Is it worth it trying to get up to 7? So it's gonna come back down. 8. Okay. Let's open her up finally. So I'm not gonna hit 80, but like 65, 70 would be nice. As soon as I get to 60, it's gonna be like a 4 watch. Oh, max power. Alright, 70, that's good. Especially because I know, well, it's still 70. Okay. Doing 65, yeah, that's about right. For shunters, even if you got more power, they're still shunters. Not 5. That was too much brake. I only had to go down 10 miles an hour. Or kilometers, whatever. See if we can stop ourselves from dipping below 4 at least. Now, eventually we're going to be making a left. It's a little ways yet, but... Yeah, we did dip below 40, of course. 5. 5 to the switch. But not necessarily 5 on the switch. 5 to the switch. That's good enough. We're not losing speed. Oh, we're actually going downhill a little bit. Cancel that. Okay, where's the switch? There it is. Okay, we're good. 5, 7 actually. 5 that way. You can't even see that sign. Come on. 7 uphill. Slightly. Oh, 0.8. That sign was buried in the snow. Derail Valley. Today is not Friday, by the way. Yeah, when you take out the vocals of this song, it's not a bad song. They're still good on not overheating, that's good. Oh, 65. 4, of course. Sigh. Let's get ourselves up to 65. We gotta go down to 40. And I thought that wasn't gonna be enough brakes, and that was too much. A little bit. Trying to make up a bit of time for all that slow section. And there's Forest South up there, by the way. Tempted to park my flat cars here, run up there backwards, and see if there's a load of logs going to the sawmill. But would it be worth it? Thing is, I'm gonna lose the speedy bonus on these cars if I do that. Surely I'm gonna lose the speedy bonus. So I'll be making my train heavier, and probably just making up for losing the speedy bonus. Well, there will be a speedy bonus on the logs, probably. There is a pretty good hill leading up into Sawmill, too. So the train I have now is only 160 tons. Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to do it. Screw it. I don't think it's worth it. Those logs really aren't worth much. Oh, Jesus, 4. Why did I speed up so much? Wasn't paying attention. Okay, that was some panic braking, so we're going to slow down too much, but... Did the speed limit go up? Is that why I was speeding up? We didn't derail, right? No? Okay. Hasn't it always been 4? Why did I don't know why. I guess for a while we were kind of struggling just to keep 4, then all of a sudden it must have flattened out. Bad red bear. We gotta turn left here. Oh, of course. Okay. 3. Boy, the other way is 2. No, slow down. Pick up speed. That was a little nerve-wracking. I was thinking too much about maybe picking up some logs over there and wasn't paying attention to the signs so well. Okay, now it's a 5, but only once we're past that crazy turn we just went through, which we're not past yet. Definitely not. 3. What was the point of the 5? It's just gonna go right back to 3. Oh, more break. We're going downhill now? We're going downhill. I missed that. I have bad memories of this area because I came here through here with a steam engine with way too heavy of a train. For some reason I thought I was going to go around a hill by going this way, and I just hit an even bigger hill. And I was so stuck. Oh yeah, downhill. So stuck. I ended up getting a switcher from the logging camp and sticking it on the front end of the steam engine, and I still barely made it up the hill. It was ridiculous. That was a learning experience. I don't know why I thought trying to sneak through the mountains was a good idea. Okay, it's a 7 and still downhill. Yeah, see, this hill is insane. We're still going down, but I was trying to come up the other way. Had like 800 something tons of crude oil, maybe even a little more than that. That was a bad decision. Why is there no snow there? What's so special about that? Oh, that's for where they were logging, maybe? There should still be snow. It's still a 7. Did I miss a sign? This curve does not look like a 7. You know what? We're gonna stop at 45. Or 50. Okay, oh, now we gotta turn left. Of course, that's not switched the right way. Hello? Aim? 4. 4. We're doing 5. Still downhill too. Okay, that was a little bit of a panic break there. Just a little. Beautiful brown ground. Where's the snow? That'll make sense when the vegetation comes back, I guess, but. Alright, 7. We're still going downhill. Jesus. I think I made it up to this Y. I made it up past this Y, I think, very slowly with the steam engine before I got stuck. Am I speeding up too soon? Yep. Not quite through that switch yet, which was a 3. I know we're in a 7 now, but the end of the train isn't in the 7 yet. Now it probably is 5. 2% grade going up now. Jeez. Just like that, we went from going downhill to going up at a 2%. 2% is pretty steep. Yeah, I don't think grabbing those logs would have been worth it if we got to climb a 2% grade here. 4. This is a serious climb. Look how much it dropped. That's with almost no weight behind us. I remember getting stuck here once too with the steam engine. Different time. The steam engine is usually pretty darn powerful, but it's really affected a lot by hills, and you gotta really dial in that cutoff, which I'm not too terribly good with yet. That's a 5, but we're battling the mountain. 4. So I want to go in B first. So I want to go right. It's not an easy switch to work with. B what? B1. Where? Left, I think. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be able to go straight in. Okay. And look how much throttle I had to use, and look how much we slowed down. And all I'm doing is bringing, like, what is it, 160 tons of empty flat cars with 2 engines. That hill was pretty intense. Glad I brought 2 engines just for that. And now we get to do something which is kind of a pain without the remote. Back up 16 cars into this siding. Well, I just need to get 8 clear, but you know what I mean. Seeing the end of the train is going to be a little tricky. I mean, it's not too crazy bad because they're empty flat cars, so you can see over them pretty good. But still, annoying. I got confused for a split second, but we're good. downhill. Either way, coming into this sawmill is uphill. That's funny. I think that'll do it. I'm guessing. Are we past the switch? Yes. Yes, we are. Second. I keep getting this. Wait a minute. No, it is that. Oh, damn it. That's the line we just came from. So I gotta go forward a half car. Okay. We'll go forward a full car just to be sure. I was confusing B1, which is what we want, with the track that the other engine is parked on. That's why I was confused. Okay, now we can. I'm still confused. Oh, I see it now. We came from this track. We're going in there. I don't know why I couldn't figure that out. Had nothing to do with this. Okay, well, we're good now. Didn't have to pull forward quite that far, but whatever. How are we doing on time? We still have 20 minutes. I figured we would be fine on time. We still do have another set of flat cars to park once we get these ones in, though. Yeah, the remote would be really handy right about now. Hey, this is what you gotta do if you got the steam engine anyway, so. Really, there's only one outgoing load. Don't worry, Larry's running the engine. It's fine. What about 4 or 5 cars? 4? Larry, I'm taking over. Oh god. How fast are we going? Alright, that's good. It's perfect, actually. Right at 10. And then I slowed down more. Because I'm still a little paranoid. I'm leaning forward. I don't know why. I don't think that really helps too much, but my eyes aren't so good, so there you go. Hi there, Lambda. Oh no, not the creepers, please. I don't see any torches anywhere, so yeah. Thankfully, I'm always sleeping through the night, though. I think that is on the list of things they're going to add this year to the game. They're going to add a day-night cycle and make the headlights work. Actually, there's a mod right now that adds the daylight cycle, but I heard it's very laggy. So I don't try it. Where? Crap. I should have counted the cars. Oh boy. Is that it? Uh-oh. We're kind of glitching stuff out. So are we shoving up against the brakes now? Is that what's going on? Yeah. Oh, they would make me do this. Looks intact. Wait a minute. LH22, okay. Where's the part car? Oh, it's open. This is 22 that goes to B1, right? Nine 2 6. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are we set then? 22. Okay, we're good. I don't have to shove it back anymore. Nope. That's not what I'm looking for. There we go. Thank you. Cars are being a little glitchy right now. Okay, now we gotta go over to the other yard. So that's done. C4. Which means I gotta go up past the main switch. So how you guys doing? I haven't been around as much, I guess. Been in bed a lot for no good reason. I gotta stream Minecraft someday too. I don't really know what I'm gonna do in Minecraft. I'm kind of... Well, I am building a railroad. I have a new Traincraft server. I'm kind of... I don't know. The village that I'm hooking up to in Minecraft on that server is kind of cursed. Like half the village is on top of a cliff. And the villagers are all going to be dead because they climb up the cliff and then fall off. But then if I run the railroad with a station there and then get to the next village up the line and make a couple of stock cars, what I could do is put the villagers in the stock cars and shuffle them from the cursed village to one that's not as cursed. Actually, I think I have 3 or 4 villages in that world that I've found. No, not that switch. I always do this. I go past this switch and I only need this one. Okay, C4. But, the one village is cursed because part of it is way up high on a cliff. And then the other village is cursed because there's a big giant ravine. Oh dear. What is that? Oh. Neat. A creeper. Yes. Cool. I'm not even going to call that spam. It's neat. I'll even make sure it's all on the screen. I got a little worried. But it's a creeper. Apparently I can make chat members VIPs now. I have no idea what that really means though. How's that different than moderator? Okay, this is a lot easier to see where I'm going now that I only have 8 cars instead of 16. So I think Moobot might have fallen asleep. Because that was more than 8 lines of chat, I would think. Yes. Okay. God, I gotta hook up to cars on this one too. What a pain. You know what? Shove it. Yes, it's only like 2 or 3 cars. Shove them. Are we gonna fit? Just barely. Game really calculated this. Okay. Money, money, money time. Okay, 46 minutes and it gives 58. Yes. Good. So we got 8,400 for that one. It's gonna be 8,400 for that one too. Yep. 16,000. Nice. 17,000 really. Of course now. Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna let me pick up another job. That's the problem with not being able to have services here. Is that, like, if I wanted to, I could steal this switcher. But if both of these engines are down under half a tank, they're right at half a tank, it's not gonna let me pick up another job. It's gonna say I have too much debt. I don't like that. It shouldn't be anywhere where you can't get fuel. Because there's the job leading out of here. 1, 2, it's only 3 cars. I don't know why there's not much more that you can do here at the lumber mill. Or not, what is this? Sawmill. No, sawmill, lumber mill, same thing. Let's see what they have here. Let's see if we can do a switching job. Oh. Really? That one set of... Oh, load and prepare. Okay, good. Load and prepare for goods factory. Take those 3 cars to goods factory for $5,000. Load and prepare. Okay. Load and prepare more cars for 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 3 are 138. So how much is 4 times 2? Oh, 2, 4. Very roughly, I'm gonna say 600 tons. That's gonna be a little rough, but I think I'd be able to do it. But I think it's gonna let me pick up the damn job, is the thing. Let's try it. Actually, I don't even want to try it because I'm gonna have to dig out those cars because I have a feeling I just buried them. SL00 and SL73. So 73. The good thing about this. Oh, those don't even have a job. The good thing about this yard is it's double-ended, so I can work it from the other end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are these all 73s? No. 00, 00, 00. 4 double zeros and a 73, of course. Of course. And then the other double zeros and 73s are going to be in the other yard. Because why would they just park them next to each other? No, can't do that. Well, 00, all 4 of them are right there. Okay. 73, there's one here, there's going to be 3 over there. Now what I would do, if I wasn't worried about whether or not I could pick up the damn job, is I would get the 73s together too and then just do it all in one shot. Since I don't know if it's even going to let me pick up the job, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to hook up to these 4 double zeros and see if it lets me do it. Gonna shut down one of the engines. We really don't need 2 engines right now. Did I unhook? Nope. So where am I going? Going over the other yard, right? Just teleport back and forth between the 2 engines. It's no problem. Not gonna turn the engines around just for this little job. In fact, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do it. So if I can't, I'm pressing M for map. If I can't pick up this job, which I'm pretty sure it's not going to let me do, I'm going to have to run light with these 2 engines up to City Southwest just so I can service them. I'm not going to pay like $1,600, 16, or is it 100 or 1,000 even, to fuel these up because it's double the cost. And I'm not going to do that. It's not worth it. There should be at least be diesel fuel here, really. Because these jobs are never worth a whole lot, so you would think that you'd want people to do it early game instead of doing the stuff that's worth more, which is like steel mill and whatnot. So give them some incentive to do it. Either make them worth more, or give them a way to fuel up. Although you could do it really early on before you buy any licenses and just do it with one shunter. And then just, just cost you your $100 copay to fuel up. I don't think anybody starts this game by running login jobs, so. Not when you got the steel mill right there. Alright, let's see if it lets me pick it up. I very highly doubt it. 00. Nope, I didn't think so. Denied. Debt warning. I still got half a tank on each engine. Plenty of fuel, but no, I'm in too much debt. So yeah. It would cost me... trying to zoom in. It would cost me $16,000 to fuel up. My copay is $22,000. Copay kind of works like a deductible. So yeah, it's $16,000 just so that I can then do $1,600 and $2,400 worth of jobs. And let's see, I'm guessing then it would be like 5, 10, 15 out of here. But it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Okay. We're just gonna have to run light up to City Southwest then. Which way is up to City South? I gotta turn the engines around, right? Yeah, I came in from... yeah, okay. You can tell how not often I come here. I had to freaking figure out which way I was facing. Alright, so now we're gonna spin the engines around and leave. Too bad we can't steal the fuel out of the one switcher that's parked on the siding. I don't know what happened. Somebody stole the fuel. Oh, we're at 53,000, so we paid off the concurrent jobs license that we just bought. So that's something. There's not going to be any steam engine in City Southwest to tempt us. There's never a steam engine there. But where's the keys for the caboose? I might be in City Southwest. Probably going to buy that then. Because I like the caboose. It's the Genesis versions, Disney, leave me alone. Oh boy, Friends. Well, I remember that period of time when this show was pretty much required watching for anybody in America. Gotta watch Friends. And it really was like a lot of sitcoms. It was kind of a show about nothing. But everybody watched it. Oh, did I not? I did not. Okay. Oh, and of course this turntable isn't quite lined up because we've never been here before. None of the turntables start up lined up in this game. None of them. Once you line them up once, then they'll remember where they were. But the first time you go to a place, it's always off. But who left it like this, really? what time is it? 4:30 in the morning. You should be sleeping, Lambda, if you're not sleeping yet. And you know what I just realized? There's no timestamps in the chat. I need to fix that. I'm gonna fix that now. I'm not centered on the turntable, but I don't care. Timestamps? No. Chat rules, chat appearance. Oh, great, now on timestamps. There we go. I gotta play with this. Okay, that's fine. Fisherman's Horizon. You can kind of tell from this, you can actually fit 3 switchers on this turntable, just barely. The buffers hang off, but they fit. Oh, come on, really? You're gonna spin the wheels? Why do I feel like I should be leaving this way? Guys, I'm stupid. That's the way I'm supposed to be leaving. I should have turned the engines around. Right. I came in from the south, and I'm going north. Why did I think I had to turn around? Why did nobody stop me? I could go up the other way, I guess. But no, that would be silly. Listen, I'm in the mood to burn diesel. As soon as I saw that curve, I was like, wait, that's the way I need to leave. Oh well, at least we got the turntable set up for next time we come here. If we ever come here again. Honestly, until you have enough the more money you have, the less strict it is about having too much debt to earn it to start a new job. So once we have a lot of money, I guess this is a place to go once you have a lot of money, even though the jobs really aren't worth that much money. But I guess when you have a lot of money, you don't care how much the jobs are worth. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, once you have a lot of money and you don't have to worry about fueling up as often, then you can come here and do some switching and take some loads out. Listen, I was demoing how the turntable works. Now everybody knows how the turntable works. You go in the little shack and you turn it. Pretty cool, huh? I shut down the second engine to save some fuel, so of course, we're just kind of dragging it around now. Gonna turn this back so if we come in here from this direction, we don't go flying into the turntable. You know why I mixed it up? Because of this map, I think. That kind of confuses me. Southeast, northwest. Yeah. Yeah, this is like upside down. Like, you see the turntable up on the right. That's this end. The whole thing should be the other way around. That's why it's so confusing. My opinion, anyway. Okay, what's the speed limit? 4? Yeah, it's 4. We're going downhill, so. Of course, I'm not in any rush. We're not hauling anything. We're just running light. Six. Yay. Oh, this is the sign that got flagged. Okay. False flag, I think, but I'm not the one to dispute it. I really don't think Toby Fox cares if anybody uses his music. And the copyright claim didn't say Toby Fox, it said some company. I mean, could be his company, I don't know. And 4. Well, you can stop real quick when you're not hauling any cars, huh? Yeah, I can see why the speed limit went down to 4. Push it to the limit. I know I can't play that song. That would be get me like 10 times copyrighted. DMCA'd, whatever you want to call it. Back down to 4. Three. Yep, this is windy. I might stop soon, actually. I am getting tired. I have to snowblow tomorrow. Not until like 3 or 4 in the afternoon, I guess, when it's all over. We're getting 4 to 8 inches, apparently. Which means I get to use the big snowblower, hopefully. Well, at least, if it's at least like 5 inches, I think, that I'll use the big one. I'll even 4 maybe, because the little one just doesn't throw the snow like it used to. Well, I used to do like a foot of snow with the small snow blower back in the day, but it doesn't work as good. Like there's a belt for the drive for the auger, and I replaced it because last year it wasn't working at all, and then I could hear the belt squealing, and sure enough, it was stretched all to hell. But what I couldn't tell, I was looking up all sorts of schematics of the snowblower, and some of them had a little spring on the pulley for the belt, and other ones didn't have the spring. When I took it apart to do the belt, there were no pieces of a spring, so I mean, I guess it could have flown out still. But I'm pretty sure mine didn't have a spring. And it did work after I put the belt on, but it bogs down pretty easily. And it just doesn't throw like it used to. But it's old, and I think the auger. I'm using the word auger lightly, but it's kind of like these rubber scoops that it uses. It's just a single stage. It's a small gas oil mixed snowblower. It's really lightweight, but something's not right with it. It works, but not like it used to. Alright, now since I'm not hauling a train right now, speed limit went up to 5, but that's a little. I see City Southwest over there, so we're getting pretty close. Since I'm not hauling a train right now, after I come through this switch, I'm gonna stop and turn it back. Because I don't want to have to deal with that when I'm coming out of City Southwest with a train. Okay, 3. What was the point of going up? Norg. This music always kicks in and for absolutely no reason. I don't see a boss fight anywhere. Oh, I gotta check this switch. Right. That's probably wrong. Yep. Of course, it's wrong. Yeah, that was the boss. Kind of uneventful. Maybe if the trees were in bloom, it would have been harder. Would have been able to see the switch as well. Don't forget to draw Leviathan now. Actually, this music is from when you're talking to him right before you fight him. Norg. Probably anybody watching this now or later not gonna know what the hell I'm talking about, but you know. Somebody might. Somebody's going down on that harpsichord. I love it. Okay, City Southwest. I think we will back in. Might as well. Boy, 16,000 in fuel and maintenance, which is double to when you do it at the console versus the. So for me, maintaining it manually, it's going to cost me about 8,000 still. Probably a little bit more since we just ran up here. Only 9,000. So, I didn't think of that when I decided to go to Sawmill. That I wouldn't be able to take another job out. Really should have taken the job here instead. There were a ton of jobs from Harbor coming here that I could have linked up. But no, I wanted to take the scenic route and show off the sawmill. that's a little bit of a tone shift. But it is battle music, though. Ah, these switches. I hate these switches because they're so close to each other. You turn them until the last minute. See? Oh, no. Derail. No, stop. Okay, what happened there is I turned the switch too late. I should have known better. And as you can see, the first axle was going that way. The second axle was going that way. So we almost did some multi-track drifting, which would have gone wrong very quickly. That was the last thing I needed. Hey there, Lucy. Oh, good morning. Yeah, multi-track drifting. I still probably damaged the engines. The way they unnaturally bounced back was bad. I hate these switches because they're so close to each other. I'm gonna manually turn it this time. There. Let's see. 100%. 100. Okay, thank God. At least we didn't damage the engines. That could have been very costly. I did that one time with the big diesel, the DE6. I had two of them linked up. And I didn't even have one axle go the wrong way, because I stopped it right as it happened, but I threw the switch underneath the train, and it did that little bounce back and forth thing. 50% damage to each engine, because that tiny little bounce. No derailment, nothing went the wrong way, just that little bounce. 50% damage to each engine. It cost me like $20,000 to fix it. Pissed me off. Of course, at the time I had lots of money anyway, but that really pissed me off. It's my own fault because I knew that was going to happen too. Because it was at the harbor, and it was another situation where like there was one switch, and then right after it there was another. So how you doing, Lucy? Yeah. Did you get much snow? Not yesterday, but the day before. We only got like 2 inches. Stupid storm. I used my little snowblower, but it barely did anything. It wasn't enough snow. It saved me from some shoveling. Yeah. But tomorrow, are you getting any snow tomorrow? Or today? Today, really. Yeah, it's 4:48 in the morning. It's today. Yeah, it's going to be a very active week. Yep. Well, today we are getting 4 to 8 inches today, supposedly. Which will be good because I'll be able to use the big snowblower, hopefully. Well, if it's like at least 5 inches. Not even 4, I think I could do with the big snowblower. The big snowblower is great for a lot of snow. but the problem with it is the front edge doesn't scrape very good. It's kind of set up for going over gravel, really. So when it's not a lot of snow, it just kind of packs it all down instead of scraping it and throwing it. So we just spent 5,000 plus 3,500. So yeah, about 8,500. So now we're down to 44,000. Okay. I'm gonna line this up just because I'm noticing that it's off and it's annoying me. Because you really never need to use the turntable in City Southwest because there's a Y. But whatever. Some people don't realize how that works. Someday we'll get the passenger jobs license. It's not that cold. It's pretty cold here. Oh, that's a commuter train, the mismatched one. Let's see any. I don't want to bother to check these. I know I can't take them. Wow, nothing on that spur. Barely freezing. Here it's about 15. Last night we had to have the heater on in the basement because it got like down to like 9. Oh, shunting job for 5,000. That's pretty good. Nice. And another shunting job for 11,000. Oh, 495 tons. I can do that. I got 2 switchers. Don't have a passenger license. There's the commuter train. Oh well, Central. That's interesting. So heading out of the food factory from here. Food factory. Probably gonna end up going to food factory. That's unload. That's unload. Yep. Okay. That's pretty good for switching jobs. Long 2, good. I have long 2. So we got all the auto racks right there. And cat food. Suit 90. Oh. That one. Cool. I'll do the auto racks first. I think I'm going to do these 2 switching jobs and then I think I will stop. Tailbone's acting up too. For like a day, the tailbone didn't bother me much, but today it's starting to bother me again. I don't know. Not right away. I was feeling a little bit tired not too long ago, but I already pushed through it, so I probably aren't going to sleep. Oh, okay. Alright. I'll just do these 2 switch jobs and then I'll stop. I was going to stop anyway. I passed the switch. Oh, just barely. I'm not going to spin one of the engines around just for 2 switch jobs. So then I just have to turn it back around afterwards. What's your problem? What? Did I not hook something up? Oh, I didn't hook up the coupler. Derp. Happy now. Turn this back on. Oh, of course you're gonna make me put it on A. Oh, A35. That's the one in here. C4. Okay. Of course, there you go. A1. I knew you were gonna make me go to A1. Oh, how much time? 33 minutes. We'll set it for 32. Maybe with 2 engines were slipping. I can't see. You gotta see that way. That's a lot of auto racks. Okay, I think that's good. Just put the sand on. I'm just going by feel right now. I'm not even looking at the gauges. Mm-hmm. Okay, what goes where? Okay, A3. E4. So the head end is the 2 that goes to A15. Then I have to go around the Y4. Then the next 3 goes to C4. That's me, C7. Okay, we'll go to C4 first. I would do it the other way around if I had the remote, but I can see better this way. I'll leave the 2 engines running. Just quicker pickup with the throttle. How many cars do we have? I think that'll be good. What do you think? Are we clear? Yeah. Okay, C4 is... Okay, only 3 cars are going here. Even though that track's empty, I could have put the whole string of empties there, but no, we gotta go to 4, we gotta go to 3, we gotta go to 1. Now I'm stuck in the pit. I don't know where the crossing is. I think we were already on top of it, but whatever. I blew for the crossing anyway. The good thing about this track being empty is I don't have to worry about running into another empty car there. I can just go back there. Silver lining. That's good. Yeah, 1, 2. Those are the 2 that go to A. Okay. 1, 2, 3 now. Just making sure. Okay, I'm gonna shut this down. That's really silly. Waste of fuel. So we gotta go 2 cars past that. Okay, now A3, which means in through the service area. Because this yard is weird like that. Come on, pump it up. There are a bunch of cars there. It's like 5 cars, right? 6. Oh, come on. It's 8 empties. You can do it. Maybe I should have left the second engine on. I'm just trying to save money wherever I can, I guess. This track is so freaking windy, you can never figure out how to see. So, Lucy, what are you going to play Derail Valley? It's easy. And of course, there's cars to couple into there. You just move the train back and forth, that's all. Yeah, I'm just reaching in and using the controls from here, it's fine. Heavy traffic, where? Mike, please. I didn't need to hit the brakes just yet. I can kind of look through the insides of the cars at least. It's gonna be so great when and if multiplayer ever comes out. So you could have one person on the end directing you. Can't see. Are we there? Was I that good? Did I stop at the right time? No, not at all. About a car and a half. I just used too much brake. There it is. No, that's one of the logistical hauls out of here, and I'm burying it. Of course. Oh, that was open already. Interesting. Yeah, it's all good. I'm not yawning, you're yawning. Is this the OW one? No. With this one. I need brown. That's green. Oh well. I wanted to see if my new OW skin works. Could spot in a car. Alright, I'm burning time here. I did have to wait for the air to pump up though. Everything but the first two cars has to be past that sign. There. I know we got plenty of room anyway. Open. Now these two cars are the real kicker. They have to go on the siding that's facing the other way, which means they have to freaking go around the Y with them. How's our time? Oh, we still got 15 minutes. Good, because I have to. It takes a little while to go around the Y. Come on. It's 2 cars. Come on. Okay, now I'm yawning again. It's what? Second wind, third wind, fourth wind? I don't know. I gave up. Stopped counting. Oh. It's like, why isn't it turning the switch? Go over 30, we'll derail. Believe it or not, this ridiculously tight curve right here is the main line. Home of many, many derailments. Especially the first time you play the game, you are not expecting a 30 limit. And the signs don't tell you, right? Look, 5, 5. It doesn't tell you until you start already going around that next switch. Then it's like, oh yeah, 3. Beginner's trap. We had to go all the way around that just so we could back into this little siding here. They love making you back into this siding. Of course, if I was hurting for time, I could have zigzagged and pulled straight in, turned in the job, and then went around the Y. But that just takes longer, so I still had like 15 minutes on the clock, so I did it this way. There's our little siding. Hopefully, because that was a complicated job, it will be worth a lot of money. Let's see. Where's the timing? There. Gave me 33 minutes, was done in 23. So instead of 11,000, we made 16,000. Okay, that makes it worth it. Thank you. That pays off my fuel bill. And then some. Back over 50,000. Ooh, 61,000. Oh. And we got one more switching job to do. That's not going to be worth as much, but still. Where's the store? It's usually by the passenger station somewhere. The goofy thing about the store is it's always like facing one of the passenger roads, like where the cars would drive, instead of facing the railroad, even though it just sells railroad things. This one's kind of hidden. This one's not by the passenger station then, huh? Way over here somewhere? I think City Southwest didn't used to have a shop, and then they added it. So it is kind of in a weird spot. Either that or I'm just being blind. Can I climb that apartment building? No. We're looking for a blue building with a yellow stripe on the top. I think it's on the schematic map, but I'm being stubborn. Actually, this one might not be on the map because it's newer. Our City Southwest. Oh, it's up there. It's not by the passenger station at all, that's for sure. It's up here. Oh, it's right freaking there. Blind as a bat. Yes, this is where the caboose keys are. $25,000. You only gotta pay it once. Oh boy, that's gonna keep me from getting the steam engine for a while, but God damn it, I want my caboose. I love how you gotta pick up the thing and scan it. Alright. There we go. We got keys. $5,000. Carry keys around until we can finally get the caboose, which... Oh, it's down by the sawmill. We're gonna have to make another run down that direction sometime. Where am I? Alright, we gotta go back around the Y. Because I guess this next switch job is gonna make me park something here too. Free drop-offs, yep. It's gonna do the same thing. Yeah, I'll go back around the Y. So I'm facing the right way. Actually, facing this way is fine. I won't go back around the Y. Because I bet they're going to make me park something here again. And then if I don't go around the Y this time, and then I bring the cars around eventually, then I'll be facing the right way again. Yeah. I got you, Gabe. I got your number. I don't think Lucy has any idea what the hell I'm talking about. Or anybody, really. Because I didn't really explain it too well. We're not turning around now, so we turn around later. And then we'll be turned around the right way. I don't think that helped matters any. I thought it was going to stop before the crossing. Didn't quite time it right. Doesn't matter. Oh, actually, are we clear? Nope, nope, nope. That's the switch I need to be clear. Yep. Okay, I was thinking it was the other one. Never mind. Yeah, I just came. Wait, no. No, I came from that way. We're good. Well, let's see. I didn't turn the one we're parked on, so we're not going to have a Tokyo drift problem here. Okay. I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. Slightly confused for a second. I gotta throw that switch. No Tokyo drift. How many tons is this for? Oh, 425. We get to turn this one back on. Oh, that's still the bell for the other one. This one is on. Yeah, everything's backwards. Alright. Just make sure. I'm pretty sure this is the string. Or is it that one? It's U90. Yes. Sorry, Lucy, this is taking longer than I thought it would. Both of these switching jobs are kind of complicated. They're like, put one here, put one there, put one there. I want to get this done before I stop. Steam noises in the background of the music. Right, we're going backwards. We're going forwards, but we're facing backwards. No slippy the wheels. No slipping the wheels, I said. That's probably good enough. Yeah. Yeah, that's good enough. I didn't set my pocket watch, oh well. Of course, one card A1, I knew it. One card A3, one card A1. Right, whole thing except the first two cards, C4. So this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna drive the train from the roof. Is that okay? I'll just, reach down through the. Listen, Larry's driving the train. It's fine. Oh, we were way past it. Okay. Even from the roof of the engine, I couldn't quite tell. Did we hit it? I think we're still moving too easy. Got it. This one goes to A3. Really should shut the second engine down. Just moving like 2 cars around. I think you would like switching, Lucy. Figure out which cars go where. I don't know why, but I feel like you would like it. Okay, we made it. I like how the engine was like, yeah, no, I ain't shoving all that. Screw you. I mean, I can't blame them. It's like 10, 12 empties here. I only need to shove it like half a car. Boy, she's still filling up with air. Oh. Yeah, there's that long string. What was that? 6 auto racks, and then the other set of cars behind that. Pretty good. Yep. Now we go around the runaround again. Come on, it's one car. Let me make sure we're clear. Almost done. Turn the switch. Valley. That's a good game. Alright, they gave me 33 minutes and I did it in 17, almost half. So instead of 5,300, we made 8,000. Very good. Now look at that. Now we are only 40, what, 20,000 away? No. 60,000 away from the steam engine again. Not 60, 6. God, I'm tired. 6,000 away. So not too far into the next stream, I think we're going to get the steam engine. Before I stop though, I'm just going to look at what jobs we have here. Of course, all these broken up. This is why we got concurrent jobs too, by the way, because they made us split up these auto racks in different places. So instead of it's just being one job to harbor, there's one job to harbor here. One job to harbor here. One single car to food factory. Come on. Sawmill. I would say no, but we did get the caboose keys. One car to food factory again. That's why you get the concurrent too. Okay, there's a real train to food factory. 5,900. That's passengers. That's passengers. There's another one to harbor. So all those auto racks go to harbor, but it's split up between 3 jobs. That'll be pretty easy, actually. And then we might be able to get the steam engine after we do that next time. There's another one, food factory. Look at all those jobs that you can put together the food factory. You might do that too. And then just that one, the sawmill. Okay. Alright, but anyway, it is almost 6 in the morning. We're gonna end it here. That was a rough estimate. 4, 5, 6, about 3,000, 3,500 of fuel. And I'll see you guys around next time. Later. See you, Blue. That's not the button to stop streaming. Right there. You know, so just want to check out the boxcar real quick.